I'm Susan Neiman, director of the Einstein Forum, and I'd like to introduce you to our Einstein Fellows. Albert Einstein lived in a number of places in a number of countries, but there's only one place in the world where he lived in a house that was designed just for him, and which he thus helped to design. And that's a little wooden house in Caputh, a village in Brandenburg, 7 kilometers away from Potsdam, the capital of Brandenburg, where Einstein says he spent his happiest years. The Einstein Forum was founded to continue the kind of informal but very intense and serious discussions that Einstein hosted there with guests who ranged from Heinrich Mann, Max Planck, Chaim Weizmann, Rabindranath Tagore, who came from India to visit him. Now, we usually do those discussions in our somewhat larger building in Potsdam. And when we were asked to take over the caretaking of this little house by Hebrew University, which is the heir to all of Einstein's property, we sat in a very dilapidated building in the early part of this century and wondered what in the world we could do which would actually make Einstein happy. And our wonderful international advisory board debated for a while, and Lorraine Daston came up with the idea that we should invite young thinkers who are interested in more than one thing to spend some time at the house and thereby strike a blow against what Germans call Fachidiotie, with the support initially of the Zeit Foundation and for much longer with the support of the Daimler and Benz Foundation. We have been able to host for half a year each an extraordinary number of young people, where young is somewhat arbitrarily defined as under 35 if at the time you take up your fellowship. We have had thinkers from Kazakhstan, Egypt, Russia, the United States, Ukraine. It's a quite wonderful group of people, all of whom won the fellowship by doing something that is apparently extraordinarily rare, if not unique, in the annals of fellowship making and taking. That is, in addition to having done excellent work in something or other before they take up their fellowship, they present a project that's as different as possible from everything that they've done before. We thought the pandemic, because we're unable to hold our normal open discussions, would be a good time to interview most of our former fellows and ask them to talk about both their fellowship, their experience, and any thoughts that they might have about the pandemic. It's a wonderful group of young people. I hope you enjoy them.